Right, you little shit stains. Alright? Listen up. Card games on motorcycles. Yeah? You fucks? Yu-Gi-Oh! Themed kart racer where all the power-ups are dual monsters. Don't act like you wouldn't play it. Out of morbid curiosity. Because here's the thing, what if it's great? What if it's the best kart racer? You'd never know. You have no way of knowing. You coward. Get in there. Activate your video game in defense mode. Oh no. Well, I'm swimming. I've got swim. There's swim I can do. This is now a thing in this game, and all I have are grenades. I can deploy depth charges for charging the deep. There's not a damn thing anyone else can do to convince me that I shouldn't. I'm guessing from where the camera is pointed that bonuses would be over here. But the reality is, I would not know. Well, it is blue. There's a thing. Sparkly. Sparkly. Sparkly sparkle. I've got a bow gun. You can only fire this underwater. Don't you realise? Alright. Swip. Clearly this would not work above the water. Do you not see? It's designed to be held back by having to fire through water. If someone attempted to fire on land, the force would be too strong and the bowgun would destroy itself. And we would be lucky if that was all it destroyed. It could rip a hole in the erupt gel. You seem to have put a jellyfish underground! Oh, you're full of anger. Anger! What do we have here? We've got the temple door. Oh, the temple door's the end of the floor. Well, there we go. All it took was us knowing I could dive. And we would have known from the beginning, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we have not? Don't we feel silly now? Time to sick the salty hounds on all your boats today. It's a big boy! It's a big... Oh. Some mysteries should be extinguished, and they all got big chompers like that. You're going to need a bigger fish. Fortunately, Qui-Gon Jinn is on the case. You may doubt that you have access to one, but believe him. Narrowly avoided upgrading an entire shotgun for fish underwater with arrows. No, there's... Oh, I've accidentally acquired a blue orb. And it's hardly even really hidden, it's just awkwardly positioned such that you wouldn't see it, really, under most circumstances. And I just plonked my nose right into it. But here's the thing. Up we go. Whoop, blip, 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 lily. What a marvellous way to dance. What a marvellous reason to dance. Everything about how we're dancing tonight is just pure brilliance. Brilliance? Hoo hoo boo hoo. What have you got for me now? I feel like we're having a lot of these flung at us. Just right off the bat. The fish! Swimming fish! We can go absolute swim fish mode. To be completely honest, I thought we needed this heart to be able to swim at all. But I guess we're just better at swimming with this than we are otherwise. Goes to show how much I know, doesn't it? I can't even tell under what circumstances a fish exists. And I've the nerve to call myself the librarian of Poseidon. Well, that's that, but let's break object. I enjoy smashing things. And this thing is just smashing. Well, this is nothing. What we've got here is absolutely nothing. A bold and innovative choice. Oh, hello. Hello. And which branch of brants? What's a brant? Maybe that's what we're here to find out. Right, I can swish yellow. I can swish yellow better than you can. While you are not sure what you are. Before you even concentrate, I'll bring you all a plate of cheese. Activate the knife attack and then you'll be the same. 3 guns. Oh, that's a lovely cash prize. Lots at once. Lots at once for you. Detonate. Detonate. Detonate again. No. You might regenerate, I don't know, to be honest. I haven't left one of you alive long enough to really observe it before. I don't want to suddenly turn around and find out now that it can happen. Just because I started detonating at a bad moment. There's nothing for you in the pond. This is the duck's domain, and the ducks keep it. Enter at your peril. Nope, unless you've got some fun seeds, they won't let you in. The ducks enforce a toll here. They need to know who they can trust, now more than ever. Until you've seen the plight of ducks, you should just not bother. Don't insult them by pretending you understand. Or they might go whack, 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 and that will be bad, I guess. Personally, I think it's charming, but they say it with venom and hatred in their eyes. Hateful duck ascends the throne. Careful, or the previous king will be deposed. Woolly. There's an up. There's an up. Way ho. Widdly boo. We go up here and we get all the things, and I want this as well. Is that all? The one that was harder to get to contained less of a reward. Curious. And now we descend to Tartarus. Hello everyone, I'm going to descend to Tartarus. What are you observing here? There's little runes. It seems. Runes? Runes? Something whiffed me backwards. What if I say fish? You're not letting me say fish. But I've got the fish heart. Why is the winds of water going woo? Why are you blowing me downstream? What's the other? Like, there's no other way I can go. So, like, literally what's going on here? Now it's decided I'm allowed to... Or no, it hasn't. Actually, we've done the math, and fuck you instead. Oh, I have to keep tapping X is why. I've been silly. I've been silly in the shit dimension. Can't believe such a thing. I'm not gonna turn for a tiny little orb. It's just a tiny little orb. Who's being... You are always a skeleton underwater. I can't believe that you're... I keep dropping bombs instead of the crossbow I thought I had equipped. What are you... Yes, you fool. You may be a skeleton in the wet once again, but don't you dare think that that means anything. It doesn't. Not to me. Don't lock on to a skeleton I'm not bothered about much. Do you not exist until I fight you? Big underwater skulls aren't real till you come within range. This is how they trick you into buying a Nobel Prize replica. Weird sales tactics the skeletons have. And that's on. That's on. And more. And then... Hey? That one said no. I'm going to explode instead. Okay. Is there like sometimes a fake one? Now maybe. You may be happy with that. What did that do? Oh, there's one here. Now you've put a skeleton back here, so I can't attack the thing that I want to. Oh, for God's sake! Getting you back to that music festival, you sorry sack of shit. Where all the... I swear the knives are even faster. No bones! You've got to stop. You gotta stop having a big jaw. If you have a big jaw, people will just invent bigger jaw breakers. It'll never end. You can end this at any time. Just take your mouth off. Take your mouth off and repent your wicked ways. So here's the funny joke they've just played on me. Is they waited until I got almost all the way round again. It's very funny what they've done. And then they put more fucking skeletons down it with me. How much quicker do you want me to go? There. The 7 witches would never design a game this way. Are you gonna look me in the eye and tell me you know better than them? We all know you don't. What the plonk? Come on, plonk. Plonk off. Right? Teaspoons, go. River water, activate. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Now we just wander up. Oh, Tonbury Lane. Master of all the oats. Land on it. Land on you. Go where you want. And it will come true. Don't fall off. Don't drag me off with your legs going. I will be sad. Sad and furious. Yes, we stopped to breeze, I guess. Look here, a hole. A hole for you. We invented one. They finally exist. Previously, you had to just wait for surfaces to erode naturally. Now we put one here in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They have to get all their money from from Big Christian. The leading loan shark in the area. But how many sharks are on their own in this building? I can activate my special effect. Make a bowgun more powerful. Might as well. I mean, I'm down here. I'm going to be using it. I might as well thwippity thwip thwip. They know it's contextual, and that's why Lex Luthor gets the all the prize tokens for the arcade. He'll get that pencil topper come hell or high water. We got that. Whoa, that's bright. That's a bright light for a fish to have. Isn't that one of the colossi from Shadow of the Colossus? Turns out it's a big wiggly fish. He's got wiggle fish powers. In the eyeballs. Chomp! Are you ever just a fish that does a big shout? Oh, and as if it all weren't enough, the fish can turn invisible. Ow! Why have you vented an invisible electronic fish? You've a lot to answer for. You've so much question. Stop going. You know I don't like it. You know it can't be abided. Right? Pack that in. I've shot you successfully. You'll never escape bombardment. Yes. It only matters sometimes that a fish isn't. Aha! You've become real again. But as quickly as the fish appears, it disappears as well. Works both ways. Is this called the both ways fish? Swatting me. Baffing me with a boff. Oh, boffing me with a boff. You're really getting your boff's worth, aren't you? In the deep? Deep in the ruins where this fish lives. You're swishing me and fishing me. And trying desperately not to recover the lost artifacts. There are some things we weren't meant to remember. The powers held within would destroy us. And this fish knows it. And that's why he's the bane of all archaeologists. Take everything you've got away and put it back in the floor. Steal from all the museums. Put all the artifacts back. You shouldn't have these. Colonialism. Yes. That's how this big fish gets the job done. Just barges through all the windows in the museum. Goes, colonialism. Yeah. And then we all just sort of look at each other and nod, and it's like, well, the fish is correct. Because the fish is correct is the thing. All the fish is doing is telling us something we already quietly knew. The fish makes it so we can't ignore our problems. That's why I put a fish on everything I want people to confront. The fishmonger knows me as he who makes you face your destiny. When you see the trout I have in store for you, you'll put it all on the line. How do I stop this fish from biting really a lot of me? Because to be frank, I see no reliable method of fish evasion. If the government comes asking for fish, I've got to give them one now. Because I can't pretend that they're not real. Like I do. They come saying, give us a fish please, and I say, oh what, sorry? I gaslight the government into disbelieving the existence of marine life, you heard me. And I do it for fun. I don't even stand to benefit in the end. Because fish spoils, doesn't it? The fish had to go sooner or later. If you really think about it, what are you saving all that fish for, Gareth? Gareth Gates! Give up your fish empire. It won't do anyone any good. In the end, Skylar will not be able to count all the fish. And for some reason, the sheer volume of fish you have will make you feel regret. Not like any of the bad things you've done, the multiple murders. The fact that you have succeeded wildly in your primary goal. I never really got that scene in fish tax in real life. Because that's what we're talking about, remember, is me keeping fish away from the government. And the government away from fish. I punch any MP who gets too close to the sea. I stand outside an aquarium with boxing gloves on and a broadsword in each of them. Why would I put boxing gloves on if I'm going to hold broadswords? Well, to challenge myself. But those cowards don't fight me anyway. Those cowards in Parliament won't even fight me. Not today. Not at the aquarium. They say this person should be thrown out, and I go, ha, I'm already outside the aquarium. And the aquarium police go, wiggle, 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 wiggle! And then they turn into bubbles and keel over. Like that. Because I was too logical for them, I defeated them with facts. I confronted the aquarium in the marketplace of ideas. I yearn for death. Anyway, let's go out the ceiling now. The fish has defeated the guardian of the roof. Off we go, to lands unknown where we'll get more points. Okay. We've had a big boss fight underwater, so hopefully we're out of fish hell now, because that was sort of very stodgy to play. But, I guess we'll see what Fish Fate has in store for us next time, so tune in for that. And, I already have done that thing this time, thank you. Yeah, goodbye.